It just happened today and the draft before. That's it.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, you at McDonald's.
I'm at Cookout.
Yo, all right. What you doing? What you got going on right now, man? What you got going on right now?
I had just got me a tray.
Yo, let me see what you got, bro. Hey, you see what I got over here? I just finished eating
It's
some cookout
gone.
food.
I had a chicken quesadilla tray with Cajun fries and a honey mustard chicken wrap. I work hard today, so I went and
What
got
you was on today?
me, Cam, Day. You know I'm out. Me, Cam, Day went to worked out earlier, and then we ended up going to the park and went out there and hooped for a little bit. We just left there not too long ago.
Brother, how tough was that matchup, man?
Are you talking about this Bino? Bino tough, bro. I mean, shout out to Bino. He get what? He was up what 2019. I mean, he could
2019.
score. He could guard. Yeah. He just made the game a lot tougher than. I just didn't know what to expect. I never seen him play before. You know what I mean? I know he played in the G for a little bit. Um, I got to play a little bit against him in the Kingdom Court and the Combine. And he's definitely strong. He just get to his spots. He don't do nothing extra. Um, and I love his game. Like I say, that game could have went anyway. I mean, we was one bucket away, now the game been over. So,
Yeah.
shout out to him.
I want to talk about a specific moment in the game, bro. It was a timeout. And it was 28-19. And Bees was telling you about the first dribble. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Talk to me
yeah.
about
So
talk
he
to me
was.
about go ahead.
I mean, he said a lot, but he really emphasized it the last towards the end of the stretch.
Yeah.
Just doing your work early. I mean, he's basically like a four. He's small four, power four. He's used to getting to the lane, using his body, etc. He don't really. It's not that he don't got like a bag, but he's not trying to cross you. He's just trying to get to a spot. And basically, in order to not allow him to do that, I had to do my work early, make his first dribble hard, make his first dribble tough, and make him just, what I mean, use more of a bag versus trying to allow him just continue to get one dribble, two dribble, pull up, three
Yeah.
dribble, get to the paint. He's gonna shoot right over me.
I want to ask you this too. What offensively? Because it seems like guys. I'm not saying just you. I just know a lot of guys are starting at half court now, and it seems like you no. Listen, just talk to me. Just talk. You find a lot of success. You find a lot of success at half court at that game. Talk to
Yeah,
me.
I had to adjust. You know what I mean?
You already know what's going on. This video is sponsored by Prize Picks, the best place to win cash while watching sports. It's the play-in tournament time, and we have Ja Morant going less than 6.5 assists tonight. He had a hobbled ankle against the Golden State Warriors, and I don't believe Ja Morant is going to be the same Ja Morant as he normally is when he's healthy. So as a result, we're going to go less than 6.5 assists tonight for Ja Morant. This part of our lineup is going to be Tyler Hero, less than 5 assists. He hasn't been able to do this in 4 out of his last 5 games, and I don't think they're going to ask him to do it tonight against the Atlanta Hawks when it's a do-or-die situation, and Tyler Hero is going to be asked to carry a lot of the scoring load. So we're going to go less than 5 assists for Tyler Hero tonight. You already know what to do, man. Click the link in the description, download Prize Picks, and use code BELLIS to receive $50 guaranteed once you place your first $5 lineup. That's $50 guaranteed using code BELLIS once you place your first $5 lineup. Let's get to it.
And the game is about adjusting.
Yeah.
A lot of times we start at the 3-point line because if you back off, I could shoot it, but I wasn't really making any threes. Like I said, he was using his wingspan a lot, so he's making the court smaller. So my thing was try to go downhill a lot more and make him, change the direction, use some type of change direction and get him on his heels so I could get somewhere.
Yeah.
And it worked a little bit, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I missed a lot of free throws. I didn't make too many threes. There's a lot of things that I could have just did a lot better on. I got stuck or lost the ball a lot of times when I went left. So, I mean, it's a lot of things that I didn't do well in, and obviously I still got the dub. But, I mean, that's why we back in the lab working on it, especially the free throws. You stay always talking about the free throws, bro. I was watching it earlier. I'm like, bro, it's killing the momentum. You know what
It
I mean?
is.
Because
It is.
you make you instead you make the free throw, get the ball back, and make a run. I'll get make a tough play, get fouled, miss the free throw, now his ball, and then he might get a bucket or two, and now I'm back on the defensive side trying to stop him. So it's just like a mind game, and my biggest thing was just trying to not get too high, not get too low, because it was times where it wasn't really going my way. You know what I mean? I won't hit shots. Then I get to the line, I miss it, or I just make the that like I did see that was something I should have used more counters, like
Mm-hmm.
counters early on. As
Out of the
far as
float or like getting downhill
yeah, like
countering?
I was floating, but I was floating so slow in the second move, so it was got to be like a change of pace. You know what I mean? Especially if I'm coming from half court, you got to be get somewhere, make another move, and then if he's there, make another move. You know what I mean? But it got to be a change of pace. I felt like at times I was watching and I'm like, I gotta switch gears right here, or twitch, or do something
Yeah.
a little bit different to get him on his heels, or hezzy pull. Cause I was hezzy, but I'm not hezzy pulling out of it. You know what I mean? I'm
Mm.
just hezzy, and he's just sitting there waiting.
Yeah.
So it's just adjustments that I'm learning. And film that's when you're able to watch and break down and film and just go back and be like, all right, let me go back to 11. Half of the battle is mental too. So, you could go in the gym, work on all that and things like that. But uh, if you can't do it when it's time to do it, then
What's your mindset down 28-19?
can't let them score. I gotta get buckets. I was like, I just gotta find a way to put the ball in the basket. Like it was so many times where it was right there, or I was just making it a lot harder. I was just like, I gotta just stick with what's working. And at that point, like you said, the downhill, and on top of that, I was just trusting that one of these shots drop. I'm like, I gotta find a way to streak these baskets, but also I can't let him score. Next basket, it's over. You know what I mean? Even if he do get an open look, maybe follow, make him go to the free throw line, and I could give up one more. You know what I mean? Just couldn't let him get a basket. But I mean, that's glory to God, because like I said, that could have went anyway. Because he even had a couple clean looks.
He
The one
did.
off the
He had one
backboard.
of the glass, left side.
Yeah,
Yep.
right. He had one off the glass. I thought that it could have dropped, and then he had probably another few that I thought, like I said, I could have ended the game. Plus, I feel like shout out to the refs, because I know they get a lot of, like, we give them a hard time, but I feel like it was some of them should have been and ones that they took away. So
I thought the step
that,
through was an and one.
I thought the step through was and one, and then the one at the end where he hit the ball, but I got it and still put it up and made it. The one where Lay smacked his face. Yo,
That
he
wasn't
was
an
just
and
about
one?
to. No, he sat on the floor. That's why it was.
Oh.
That's why the pull up made 28. That would have made 28. And if I got the
Got
free
you.
throw,
Copy.
maybe make the free throw. But I mean, it's all good. It happened how it's supposed to happen. Like I said, I just learned from it. Yeah, I got the dub, but learn, just try to be better
I'm gonna ask
for
you
the
this.
next one.
What's the energy like when you're playing with Lance and B's like? Do you tune that shit up?
It's a lot. Uh, for the most part, I try to tone it out, but it's a lot, bro. When they both fussing on the court, or what I mean, they walk on the court, like they talking the whole time.
Yeah.
Lance want to joke or talk junk, do whatever. And B's, he gonna say what he want to say. So I mean, it could be a lot, but after a while, when you down and you losing, you ain't even worried about that. At
You
that
not.
point, you worry about trying to get the job done.
Yeah.
And that's why I was focused. So I'm like, man, we make runs every day. I just gotta find a way to, what I mean, just string a couple basketball, and then if I get to the line, I gotta hit one of them. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And it changes the game big time. Hit free throws, like I said, because now instead of him getting the ball, I get the ball back, and I get a chance to get 4 or 5 more extra plays versus the when I missed
Having to go
anything.
guard.
So, yeah, you know what I mean. But like I said, there's a lot of things I did that game that I didn't like just from watching, and it's just like, all right, cool.
Let me
And
ask
just
you.
try to just
Let me ask you this. Where do you rank that game? I know you played a lot of 1-on-1s, but like, where do you rank that game for you?
As far as what? Like,
difficulty in winning.
I don't know. It's up there.
Is up
It's
there?
probably it's definitely one of my toughest games. You got, like I said, like he's a different matchup. Like he's 6'6", could really hoop, could guard. He's strong. Like I said, he gave me a lot of problems. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He made it really tough for me to adjust, and and that's why I said I do give him big props because he was a tough matchup. But I mean, I played a lot of guys, but I feel like he probably up there, probably one of, if not the hardest, one of the toughest guys that I had to play, and then to let alone come back and get the dub, which made it, you know what I mean, even better. So
Bro. All right, so I want to transition to the draft a little bit, then I'm gonna let you get up out of here. I don't want to be too long because I don't want to potentially
yeah,
spoil
yeah, yeah.
anything. But I want to ask you this: you were the number one pick in the draft, right?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna ask you this verbatim, and I have to ask you this because this is gonna be the headline of my video. Are you ready?
Oh Lord, you always doing something.
Are you the best player
What's
on
up?
next? Are you the best player on next chapter?
See, you trying it. I'm always say I feel like I'm the best, but I don't know if I'm the best in next chapter. I ain't going to discredit all the guys that's on next chapter, but I always feel like I'm the best when I step on the floor.
Yeah,
So if I ain't when it comes to next chapter, I ain't competing against the guys. Like I said, who wants all to elevate, grow, get better. But when it's time to check out against one of the next chapter guys, I'm always gonna pick myself
yeah.
over the next. So
What was
it is what it is.
who was the dark horse or who was the pick? You was like, damn, why he went that late?
That late,
Based on
uh,
combine performance.
based on the combine,
Mm-hmm.
Jay Horn.
Everybody's saying the same thing. J. Ho was going fat in the combine.
You is wild.
J. Ho was going stupid.
Bro. Jay Horn's wilding. I ain't gonna lie. Between him and Frigga didn't have the best combo, but we all know what Frigga do, especially when we're talking about team setting. Most times when Frigga's on that side, that team usually wins. It's not because he
Yeah,
scored. It's not just about the wins, but he just make the team better. You know what I mean?
yeah. All right, brother. I don't want to keep you here too long. If you got
But
any
yeah, Jay Horn.
if you got any last words for the people, go ahead and say what you gotta say, man. Go ahead, lock yourself in, plug the
Oh,
channels
no,
and
I ain't
everything.
got too much to say. Oh yeah. Wait, what's my channel? I don't even know.
Oh
I
my.
gotta get my channel right. But hey, I appreciate all ya. Bro, I've been working on it. But yeah, y'all go follow my channel, man. Be able to get y'all right on
Yeah,
that.
I'm
I
gonna put the link in.
appreciate the
I'm gonna put the
love,
link in the
appreciate the
description.
support. I'm about to start popping out with some more videos. Like I said, I just moved out here to Carolina with Cam, Dede, and all of them. So
Crazy.
we've been locking in,
Hey,
really
talk
been in the
about that
gym
real
every
quick.
day. Man, that chunk is fire. I love it. I love it, man. I'm out here with the guys, bro. We been in the gym every day. Really just trying to make it work. You know what I mean? We've been making each other better. We in the gym once, twice a day. We might spar, play twos, threes. Then later on, we might even go to another gym, get shots up, and then another day we might go outside and play at the park. So I mean, with Cam, they all compete. So at the end of the day, I'm just glad I'm able to be out here and who with them. I mean, we all in the same lane and we all got the same picture to a certain extent. So we just trying to do what we can to push each other to get better. You know what I mean? That's what it's been since I've been out here. And they already been doing it. But now, like I said, if this is what lane I'm being, I want to do a better job of locking in and be on top of my game.
All right, so Taylor, ladies and gentlemen, I'm plugging in his channel in the description, so make sure you guys go follow. I don't
Yeah.
know how many subscribers he had, but get him to double the subscribers he's already at, man. All right, so Tay, appreciate you pulling up, Brody.
I appreciate the love, man. We're going to talk.
Yes, sir, Brody.
All right.
All right. Tay, ladies and gentlemen, after his win against Bino in the first episode, our second episode of Chapter 2, Season 2. Now,